Hello and welcome back to Digital Asset Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. A lot of excitement going on right now with the XRP and Ripple lawsuit with the SEC stating that it is a security. A lot of interesting thoughts continue to go along with that. But here, let's get into just a little bit of a discussion. Simplex bars XRP transactions in wake of SEC's Ripple lawsuit. And then you have Bitwise Asset Management is dumping what the world's third largest cryptocurrency after Ripple Labs Inc. and its top executives were accused by U.S. regulators of selling more than $1 billion USD of unregistered virtual tokens. Then we get into MoneyGram's statement on the SEC action against Ripple. So you have people immediately dumping XRP. Then you have others, they're holding their time to see a little more details in this discussion to see where this is headed. And my thoughts are politics are obviously playing a major part in this, as you have the Trump administration's recent cryptocurrency crackdown surprises some. If you've been around here for a while, that shouldn't surprise anyone. And again, his entire focus had been in its relations to Bitcoin, not saying it isn't towards other currencies as well. But I think this again aligns up with the whole global attack on Bitcoin, on its energy consumption, on its basically being based and run majority, the 51% in China, and it goes on and on. I think with the new assets, with Ripple connected to such a major partnership with so many financial institutions, I feel like this is a temporary thing and then unaffected with its long-term schedule and the long-term plan. And just throwing in another thing here too, because it's a discussion that we have around with, for example, a Lightnet is also a partner of MoneyGram. Lightnet is based on Stellar's technology, and I'm getting into a point with that one. The future for Lightnet is basically Lightnet plans integration with many other renowned payment partners in a move set to supposedly displace SWIFT. The partners include MoneyGram, and that's the whole point of this immediate discussion. So there you have a partnership with Lightnet and MoneyGram. Lightnet runs on Stellar, so you have an immediate connection right there. And we've shown over and over and again, Stellar and Ripple, basically, if one is connected to a financial institution, it's not much longer before the other. Everywhere we found Ripple, we've found Stellar, and basically the exact same partnerships and connections of the financial institutions. And having said that, is because from the beginning of this channel, for the past, I believe we're here now 14 going on 15 months, we've shown over and over again, everywhere there's Ripple, there's Stellar, almost as if they're a team, whether it's intentional or coincidental. Not going in that department, that's not the point, but the point is that they're going together and that they're needed, and they're basically given full respect for their focus and design throughout the financial institutions. And having said that, these are the green assets, they are the hybrid assets, they are the assets with the fastest speed, most efficient, and the safest and most scalable assets. It doesn't make sense, both assets also being US based, for there to be a direct attack on them unless it's something to speed things up, in my opinion, from this perspective. For example, like Libra. Libra came out, whether it was intending to come out with a currency or not, wasn't the point at the time. When Libra came out, it sped up, as the industry stated, the entire industry by 3 years. Then Libra changed its name, I believe it's to Diem. So there we have, seize the day, so to speak. But that moment was seized. And now moving beyond that, now we are having Ripple. It's been in this lawsuit for many years, on whether it's a security or whether it's a commodity. USOCC says something can begin as a security over time, it becomes a commodity, and vice versa. It can be a commodity and over time it becomes a security. So I've been going into that and the lawsuit waiting upon the judge's final decision on this case. And now we have the SEC Jay Clayton on his way out. I believe they said he's retiring on Wednesday, stating that SEC is going to create a lawsuit for Ripple in regards to XRP being a security. If you follow the canon, you follow the EOS, again, were labeled securities. They paid a fine and continued moving forward. I believe, if it's accurate, the news is going around that Ripple will fight this instead of paying the fine, and we'll see where that goes. Is it a delay? I'm not sure. If it just appears the timing very coincidental, I guess you could say. The timing is almost perfect, and there's so much of an overflow of this discussion all over the media for this story relating to Ripple. And I think the most, not knowing all of the details, for me the most surprising would be Vitalik Buterin with Ethereum and his response to basically the label from the SEC on Ripple and XRP. To me, that was the most shocking, more so than Jay Clayton's stance on the SEC. I believe that either which way, there are many options, and I don't believe that Ripple will lose its position, as it's spent years establishing and building that position. The way I see it is possibly a delay, a little frustration that is most likely unexpected from the executives. But again, maybe it was expected, but maybe it was something they could not avoid, and it just happens to be that time. Having said that, I think they either pay a fine and move forward, or they relocate outside of the U.S. As the whole saying goes, London is ready. Whether it's London, Singapore, India, Germany, whatever the position is for them and their best placement for XRP to be more accepted and readily available and used, that is to be determined, and we'll probably see very soon. I believe after the U.S. elections are stabilized and have come to its end, then I believe things will move much faster in however the direction they're moving. But again, if Ripple is relocated, that issue goes away. If they pay the fine, that issue goes away. So again, there are options for Ripple. There are options for XRP placement. And I don't think anyone who ever bought XRP realistically ever thought that it was a security or a stock in Ripple, such as an IPO. When you're purchasing that stock, you believe you have a share in the company. When you're purchasing XRP, most people clearly understood that it was a currency or a commodity, not a security. All right, guys, I want to leave you with a final thought. What if I fall? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly? And again, remember, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Much love to each and every one of you. Be patient. Hold strong. We'll catch you in the next one.